this edition of Mornings. I'm Sophie Collins.
And I'm Angela Tessitore. It's Friday, January 24th, 2020, and a D-Day here at North Penn. It's midterm and finals week, and we wish every student good luck. Before we start the show, we'd like to congratulate engineering teacher Kurt Weichrein for being awarded 2020's Outstanding Engineering Teacher. Congratulations. Let's get right into this week's show. North Penn's Indian Cultural Association holds the Republic Night tonight. Justin O'Neill tells us why it's a good way to spend your Friday night.
As this week comes to a close, members of the Indian Cultural Association have worked hard to prepare for the annual Republic Night, which will take place here this evening in our very own auditorium.
Okay, Republic Night is an annual show we do at North Penn High School, which showcases Indian dancing, singing, and many other events we showcase. We basically celebrate it because January was when our official constitution came into effect, so that's why we celebrate Republic Day, and we have the show Republic Night to celebrate that day.
All the proceeds from the event go to different charities. We do some educational services in India, and also we support CHOP. It's really important that you get to join us so that you can see the cultural depth of the clubs that we have here at the high school. And we do hope that you will join us and have a good night.
Since the month of November, students of all ages have been prepping non-stop for what is bound to be a night full of dance and celebrations of culture.
It's so important to the culture because with so many people in the school, we get to show our culture with just this one day that's very important to us, and we all get to show it in just 2 to 3 hours, and it's really amazing for us.
Reporting for North Penn News, I'm Justin O'Neill.
The Various Voices Club held a panel to discuss topics of sexual harassment and sexual assault. Guest speakers including Natasha Rivera from Victim Services, sharing her insight and showing support. This event opens students' understanding about these topics. The next panel hosted by the club will feature a guest speaker from the Towmenson Police Department. Everyone is welcome to the next event on Thursday in A33.
The Key Club inducted 35 new members during a ceremony in the auditorium earlier this week. The club, North Penn's largest, focuses on volunteer work and giving back to the community. Congratulations to the new members.
Sometimes the smallest superheroes wear the biggest capes. The Superhero Project is here at North Penn, and the Goodwill Ambassadors need you to help by donating baby clothing, swaddling blankets, gift cards, and other baby items. You can drop off all items in F40. Be a hero by collecting and donating baby items today.
The North Penn Thespian Troupe held its annual middle school workshops. Students from Pembroke, Penndale, and Penfield involved in theater got the chance to come to the high school and pick different workshops, ranging from improv, dance, musical theater, and getting into character. The workshops were directed by high school thespian members and aimed to instill a sense of community and encourage the continuation and participation of theater.
Get your Twitter fingers ready. Get set for the Brum Ball Challenge.
Hey, welcome to this week's Brum Ball Challenge. For this week's challenge, a little nuclear history. Are you ready? Here goes. During the Cold War, how many nuclear bombs did we lose? The answer when we get back.
Studio is Keenan Washington, here to give us this week's lowdown. How are you doing this morning, Keenan?
Thanks, Sophie and Angela. I'm doing great this morning, and I hope you guys are too. We have a lot of information to get into, so let's jump into this week's lowdown. Seniors, listen up because graduation caps and gowns are available now. Go to www.studentservicecode.com for more information and get your graduation items today before prices jump up. The second annual NAACP Black History Month Race and Equity Essay Contest is underway. Submissions are due by Friday the 31st. The link to submit is on your screen now. Finally, are you looking for that special someone as love fills the air? SGA Data Match surveys are out to the end of today. Fill out the 30-second long survey, which can be found on your student email. Keep your eye out for results the week of Valentine's Day. You can get yours for just $3 in your senior CAF. That will wrap up this week's lowdown. I'm Keenan Washington, sending it back to the desk.
Thanks, Keenan. We all had that one toy we just couldn't put down as a child. Let's see what yours was on this week's Question of the Week.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Lincoln Logs.
Polly Pockets.
Legos.
Care Bears. American Girl dolls. Barbie dolls.
Barbies. Slinkies.
A basketball.
My Buzz Lightyear toy.
Bratz dolls. Elephant. Horses. My calculator. Jenga.
Hess trucks.
Hot Wheels. Beat that.
Semester's over, parents.
We have Spencer Hiavile in the studio this week, ready to dish out the latest on everything North Penn sports. How are you doing this morning, Spencer?
Thanks, Sophie. I'm doing great. North Penn teams are doing great too, so it's a great week. Boys basketball team started off the week with a strong victory, 70-49 over Pennsbury, with Josh Jones leading the team with 24 points. They head off to CB East tonight to take on the Patriots. The girls team bested CB East last night in a thriller, 68-62. Al Lindsay made her final 10 free throws to secure the victory. Both teams are making late season surges to secure a spot in the District 1 playoffs. Boys ice hockey squad got a commanding win last night at Hatfield Ice, beating CB West Bucks 5-1. Show Wednesday night to Hatfield Ice as the boys take on the crosstown rival Satterton with the puck drop set for 7:20. The wrestling squad also took down CB East 47-24 Wednesday night, as some big pins came from Jared Nadosic, Dylan Reinhard, Eddie Galang, Ben Sanfleece, and Ophir Harrell. Both swim teams caught dubs in both their meets this week, defeating West and East. Finally, shout out to Sean Fakish for placing in 4 swim categories worldwide, respectively, in USA Swimming 18 and under World Best. Click onto the Nightcrawler site and read Eric Chesberger's article to read about more Sean's rankings and what Sean had to say about his prestigious selections. That's all I got for this week's sports update. I'm Spencer Havel, throwing it back to the desk.
Thanks, Spencer. We have Mr. Monero, members of Unified PE, here in the studio today. Take it away, guys.
All right, good morning, North Penn High School. I am here with 2 public speaking scholars, so I guarantee they're going to do a great job today. We have Maddie Mejia and Jillian Lapatak here to talk about a lot of things bocce related. So, Maddie, why don't you get us started? There's something coming up next Tuesday with the Unified Bocce team, right?
Yeah, next Tuesday we're having a faculty and staff versus the Unified Bocce team. The first match starts from 2:30 to 3, the second starts from 3 to 3:30, and the last final match starts from 3:30 to 4.
All right, and so they can sign up with Mrs. Panaski?
Just email her.
All right, did you know that, like, you probably don't know this, there's a whole Netflix movie coming out about it, that Diane West was like this queen of the bocce court growing up in Doylestown, and she was like a bocce shark. Like, she would bet people. That's a whole Netflix series coming out. Okay, Jillian, next Wednesday night, there's something else happening related to the bocce team, actually, right?
Yeah, so the Unified PE class challenged the girls varsity team to a scrimmage during the JV girls basketball game, and that will be on next Wednesday, which is the 29th, during halftime of that game, so it would be like around 5:45 to 6
So let me get this straight. The Unified PE class is going to play against the girls basketball team during halftime of the JV girls basketball game. All right, at about 5:45 Wednesday.
Yeah.
Show up and cheer them on, right?
Yes.
Awesome. And then lastly, next Thursday, there's one more thing happening with bocce.
Yeah, so the bocce varsity team is traveling to Harriton High School for our first match of the season.
How's the team looking this year?
It's honestly pretty good. Like the past couple of years, we've been doing pretty good, and I think this year we should be good.
All right, awesome. You guys have a lot of great things going on. Thanks to Mrs. Kristen Panaski. By the way, she's a great Twitter follow, so check her out on Twitter. All right, good luck next week with all those things. North Penn, have a great weekend, and let's send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Mr. Monero. Now checking back in with the man himself. Let's check back in with Mr. Brumball for this week's answer.
Hey, welcome back. The answer you've all been waiting for. During the Cold War, apparently the United States had lost 11 nuclear devices that were never recovered. So if you come across something glowing, don't pick it up. Bet you didn't know that? Now you do. Thanks for playing this week's Brumball Challenge.
The winner of this week's Brumball Challenge is Lauren Tripetti. That's all we have on this edition of Mornings. I'm Angela Tessitore.
And I'm Sophie Collins. Have a great weekend as we leave you with just another reason why we love North Penn.